Hey yo, what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. I have a list of anime that I watched when I was younger that was really endearing and kind of helped me grow up to be who I am today. And they're kind of trash anime, but to be honest, some of them I would go to bat for, and this is one of them. So boom, we'll start off here. I'm gonna just preface this with I was a horrible student. I was bad at school. I had a lot of difficulties in the educational system, and I became a recluse. I started to play video games, and I stayed away from the general public and minded my business in my own home. Baka Test is written by Kenji Inoue, and it's a comedy. This comedy basically follows a group of idiots, and they have this system within their school is based upon their education, and they have to take a test, and within this test it determines what level you are within the school from F all the way to A, and our group of idiots are obviously in the F. And by idiots, I mean by the normal educational standards. They're not the smartest, they're not really good at a lot of different things. But at a twist of fate during this latest test, a girl ends up being sick, and our main character, Yoshi, ends up helping her and ends up failing the test with this young lady, even though he probably wasn't going to do good regardless. But this young lady ends up failing, and she's probably one of the smartest in the school. Smart, beautiful, and filled with plot. So our main character obviously develops a crush for her and notices how crappy their education is and how they're treated just because they're in the F class, and this young lady doesn't deserve that because she just was sick and she didn't have an opportunity. And so that's where our story starts off, and this young man is now motivated to change his surroundings for the young lady because she deserves better and the educational system is totally unfair. So the good points about this anime is it has a lot of good jokes, it has a lot of stupid humor. This is something you're supposed to casually watch. You're not supposed to take it seriously. You're supposed to enjoy the ride and enjoy the unique aspects of this anime. This anime employs a different sort of showcasing of education. It kind of has this weird mix of Yu-Gi-Oh monsters and education with their own personal avatars, and our main character definitely has its differences that allows him to be a little bit more special, but he's just as much an idiot as everyone around him. And some of the jokes and the consistent jokes, we have a guy that's a girl but always gets mistaken as a girl and always ends up being the joke. And this anime is fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be lighthearted, and it has a lot of subtle subplots that aren't really talked about, and it has a very smart idea, which is portrayal of education and elitism and social status within this school, and it's all played out and under the guise of good jokes. Also, you will love some of the visuals, even though it's not the actual fights. You'll love the random visuals, some of the good jokes, and you genuinely enjoy how stupid everyone is, and you enjoy also a lot of the ideas and solutions they come up with for a lot of their problems. One of the most underrated subplots of this is our main character and how the story unfolds for him. Yoshi is an idiot, point blank period. But as Albert Einstein said, if you judge a fish by its ability to fly, it'll grow up thinking it's stupid. And Yoshi may be bad in education, but he is also resourceful. He's cunning. He has the street smarts, just like all the characters around him. And when they all band together, they have these ideas and they execute so many different things that helps them become successful. This anime, just like normal life, rewards the F class for its resourcefulness, for its willingness to solve issues, and its ability not to give up, and being able to execute their ideas. They come to it together, they use each other in the right ways, and they play to each other's strengths. And sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes it does work, but they banded together. Because just like in life, just because you're bad at one thing does not make you a failure. And during my time watching this anime, I was doing horrible in school. I was failing, everything wasn't going right, my home life was not really the best. But this anime helped soften some of the blow and help me understand that there's more to life than just education. And to be honest, they don't really tell you that. They make everything seem so serious. They make this test be the end all be all. I know so many people that didn't do well educationally, but now are doing so well for themselves as adults, that it's important to realize just one system does not define one person. And also, this anime is filled with so many dirty jokes, so many stupid humor, and it's funny to watch an episode and then rewatch it and see what you missed, see what jokes that you missed, see what references you missed. And if you sprinkle in some of the middle school to high school humor, I don't know what grade this is. I suspect it's just an academy, and well, that's the cool part. It's a funny, fascinating little world, and to be honest, some of the things they were doing, I totally did. Like, I rolled a pencil and had answers on it and totally just guessed through quizzes and tests. I failed and passed sometimes. I've also done some of those stupid ideas, had my friends and did more stupid ideas together with my friends. Like, it was funny to see that nostalgia trip as a now adult, as a college student. Can't do that stuff now, but some of those ideas are still there in my mind.
だったのに頑張って食べたんですから。
だったらこれを僕に食べさせてよ。
あきくんは大胆ですね。
違う！僕が食べたいのはこっちじゃなくてこっち！
And it's also funny to relive those memories, enjoy a lighthearted laugh, and just enjoy this anime for what it is. And it's very smart. Once again, our main character is rewarded for being a good person, for trying his best, and that is some of the plots within this story. Even failures can be successful as long as they set their minds to it and they work within the rules and they do their best to think outside of the box. And also, being motivated by a woman can shift mountains and clear oceans. That's another subplot, but that's a pretty standard subplot, to be honest. All in all, this anime is a good laugh. It's something you're supposed to just enjoy, and if you were a stupid middle schooler or high schooler just like me, you'll definitely get a kick out of their harebrained ideas. You'll get a kick out of each character's idea of humor. Each character has its own joke. One thing I'm noticing within the genre of comedy anime is each character is a different form of comedy, and that's a very underrated aspect, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the physical humor, I appreciate the slapstick, I appreciate the raunchy comedy within some characters, and within all of that, it's all just a good time. And now some of the bad points. Obviously, comedy from another country is going to be a little bit difficult for Westerners, so obviously some jokes are going to go way over your head, but I don't think it has such a high degree of Japan-specific jokes, but also some of the jokes can land flat, they can be stupid. Once again, we are watching children, so their humor may not necessarily land all the time, but if you just look at it lighthearted, you enjoy the nice colors, the fascinating ideas, and a lot of the different pieces that were employed within this anime, you'll have a good time and want to watch the second season that it has. This is a very niche anime, and not really a lot of people talk about it or know about it, and I totally would recommend to it. I have a confession, it's actually in my top 20. I think the ideas within it are so cool, and I think a lot of the modern, lately animes do take some ideas from it. So anyway, if you agree, disagree, or you have seen it or you haven't seen it, please let me know, and please just go watch this. This is definitely an enjoyable ride. I think it's a good way to introduce anime to someone because it's a simple, easy ride, and I hope you enjoy it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you know the vibes. Be easy and have a great day.